Welcome in, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to my channel, Say Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, thank you for returning. And for those of you that are new, again, my name is Lisa, and again, everyone is welcome. So thank you for tuning in today. That being said, Sagittarius, I did actually change up the format a bit. So I'm actually already drew your cards. So I've done a Celtic cross for you for your love reading for the end of January, the last week in January. And as well, once we're done that, I will clarify some cards on camera for sure. We'll go through your oracle cards, get some messages from your person, as well as draw some Scrabble tiles to see if we can get some initials or a word that might resonate. So that being said, as well, cross watchers, please keep in mind when I'm talking about Sagittarius, I could also be talking about you. So feel free to swap the roles if that feels like it resonates here in this situation. And as always, this is a general love read, so just please keep that in mind. So currently right now, the bottom of the deck, just so I can show you, was the Four of Swords after doing your Celtic cross. So that really just talks about you taking time out for yourself. And again, it's funny that's on the bottom because you're actually your first card out. The current situation here is the Hermit. So I feel like right now, Sagittarius, you're taking a step back from a certain relationship and or person and really trying to contemplate what you want to do moving forward here with this situation with your person. And again, I feel like for some of you, you may or may not be, talking to this person at the moment. And again, I feel like you are currently in that energy of just looking at this relationship, examining exactly what it is that you want moving forward, and thinking about the situation with this person. So you might also be dealing with, possibly a Virgo in this situation. Crossing you, the crossing cards that came out was the Fool and the Temperance cards. So I feel like this is a struggle for you. I feel like it's a struggle for you to take a risk on a new opportunity with a new person. So I'm not sure if you've known this person very long or not. But again, I feel like you're hoping that this is going to work out in your favor here with that Temperance card coming out. Um, but I do feel like this worries you. So I feel like the past is kind of holding you back right now. And I'll tell you why I think that further in your spread since I've already seen your cards. So I'm just going to pull in the past here, the Ten of Pentacles came out, and I kind of wanted to learn more about the Ten of Pentacles here in your past situation. So angel spirits and guides, please tell me about the Ten of Pentacles, please. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in Sagittarius's past? So really the Ten of Pentacles is like, having that that happy home, family, not worrying about money. Yeah, so in the past here we have the Queen of Cups coming out. So you might have dealt with a water sign in the past, and or this could also be your energy. So I feel like for you, having a happy home, happy, life, I mean, that's everybody's, goal in life here. And I feel like for whatever reason, with this Queen of Cups showing up, possibly something didn't work out in the past, or you um, feel really emotional talking about your family and or your past. I'm just going to get some more cards on the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here, Spirit? For some of you, if you did have some sort of ending where, kind of like your family life fell apart, that could be part of it. That could be the reason. Can I get another card on the Queen of Cups, please? Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Two of Wands. So for some of you, I'm also picking up on here with that Two of Wands, clarifying that energy. Yeah, I feel like, you've kind of always been hoping for that, is really what I want to say. So for some of you dealing with a past situation where you had a lot of trauma in your family life, again, I feel like that really causes a lot of emotional stress and or trauma for you. And for others of you, I'm also picking up on the energy of you just really always wanting to have that, happy home, happy life. So I guess the two are still kind of could possibly be related. And again, I feel like, that's kind of always been your hope and your dream here. And I feel like this is why it's showing up in the past. So again, take it kind of how it resonates, guys. But so the current situation, I feel like you possibly definitely have a soul tie connection to somebody. The Empress showed up here, so don't get caught up in gender. But I do feel like this person, you know, really does care about you. I feel like you have deep feelings for this person, especially with this Queen of Cups coming out in the past. So this could be related 100%. And again, I feel like, you're kind of currently in that energy where you're not really sure if you want to take this risk. And I feel like Spirit is kind of encouraging you here with that Temperance card, because that's Archangel Michael in that card, trying to come together, trying to work things out. And for some of you, um, there might have been issues like something to do with family and or money and or you know a past situation that's kind of like causing havoc here on this relationship. So in the future we have the Page of Cups coming out, and I did want to clarify that. Why is the Page of Cups here, please, in the future? Yeah, so I feel like Spirit's encouraging you not to I don't want to say not to be so serious, but I do feel like Spirit's encouraging you like to possibly kind of have some humor in the situation, and looking at the situation in a different perspective here in order to get through these obstacles with this person. So you might also be dealing with a Gemini possibly, and or a water sign, as well as possibly a Leo. And then in the Strength card here, the High Priestess came out. So this is really you standing in your power, following in your intuition. And again, I feel like you're in this hermit energy where like you've been wondering like what direction to go in and whether or not you can trust this, really is what I want to say here. And again, I feel like you kind of have whoever this person is, I feel like you have them a bit of, on a pedestal here with the Lovers coming out with the Empress. And I actually only took one card, but two cards actually popped out. And then in the advice from Spirit, I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to worry about the situation. It's going to turn out okay with that Six of Wands coming out. I feel like if you can move past these obstacles and kind of look at the situation in a different light. I'm surprised the Hangman actually didn't come out, but I didn't clarify that many cards. And then I feel like, you just need to like kind of go for it here with that Knight of Wands. And I feel like in your hopes and fears, the Magician came out with the Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're questioning whether or not, I don't want to say your own, uh, like, because the Nine of Swords is here, this is like the type of energy that you are, having a lot of stress and a lot of worry. So I feel like you're worried about, whether or not you have everything it takes to make this relationship work, and or like, is this person gonna love every part of me, is really what I'm getting off this card. And again, I feel like that's one of your fears. So perhaps, there's certain things, if you're just getting to know somebody that, you're worried about telling them certain things about your past, possibly your home life in the past. And again, I feel like whatever those things are, it makes you very emotional. And I feel like you're a little bit guarded and concerned about some of those things. And again, with that Nine of Swords and the Magician, again, I feel like Spirit's really like for you not to doubt yourself really here. And again, change your perspective a little bit to try and get through these obstacles, or overcome these fears. I'm really kind of looking at that Seven of Wands more as your own internal fears. And that's exactly what the Magician is here with the Nine of Swords here. In the outcome, we got the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like, this has been weighing heavily on you. So again, everybody's story and journey is going to be different. So I'm not sure 100% of what, is holding. I feel like you're holding yourself back here, Sagittarius. So I'm just going to clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please? Tell me about the Ten of Wands. I guess the good part is that, really the Ten of Wands is kind of like the end of a journey, like he's almost ready for harvest. So I do feel like, you might have done a fair amount of work. I just feel like you need to continue doing that and trusting in yourself is really what I want to say. Tell me about the Ten of Wands here, please. What is the Ten of Wands? Why is the Ten of Wands here in the outcome? Yeah, I feel like as soon as you, kind of change your perspective and or remove these, internal fears, I feel like things are going to move forward here with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands coming in. So again, take what resonates. This could be the same person. But again, I feel like right now you're kind of like holding back a bit in this situation with whomever this person is. And again, I feel like it has something to do with, your, this could be how you grew up. This could be a mindset. This could be, just a lot of internal fears is really what I'm picking up on here, Sagittarius. And possibly, trusting as well. And again, I feel like Spirit's really encouraging you to, change your mindset here, go for what you want. And again, I feel like, you can possibly having possibly somebody new coming in here with that King of Wands, and or it could be also be this person showing up here with the Lovers and the Empress. And, this could also be you choosing yourself here. And because the Lovers does, the original meaning of the card was actually, making a choice, right? And again, choosing yourself here with the Empress, recognizing your, own self-worth in this situation. And again, for some of you, that may resonate. All right. So I'm going to move on to your oracle cards here. So the Envy card came out and it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So yeah, I'm really kind of picking up on that with the Magician and the Nine of Swords. So, find that inner strength. Know that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to, Sagittarius. And again, don't give up on yourself for sure. And again, the Phoenix Rising is the card that came out from the Witch's Beltane Oracle, and this is card number 31. So I do feel like that's kind of where you're, heading, or that's the direction that Spirit is kind of pushing you in here, Sagittarius. And it says, summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. So Spirit's really encouraging you to find that inner strength here. And again, I feel like that's kind of what the current energy is while you're in this Hermit energy. And again, with the High Priestess, again, finding that inner strength to get through these. And I'm really picking up on it's more internal fears and you trusting a situation, changing your perspective on a situation. And for some of you, again, I feel like if you make this change, I feel like good things are, Spirit's going to bless you and there's going to be good things coming your way. So in your Wisdom of the Oracle cards, Chaos and Conflict came out. Go the distance and come to the edge. So this is, again, I feel like this chaos and conflict could be with another person, but it could also be internal fears. And then Spirit is really encouraging you again to go the distance here and take that leap of faith, move through whatever these issues are for yourself. And again, I feel like, Spirit's got your back. And then the Free Yourself card came out. It says it's time to take back control of your life. And again, I feel like that's kind of what your current energy is, Sagittarius. And again, I feel like, you're going to rise from the ashes here, take control of your life. And, Spirit is saying you can go the distance here. You just got to believe in yourself is what I really want to say here, guys. And then the retrograde card came out, and you might also be dealing with a Scorpio. So the Scorpio card came out. It's card number 8. I did read up on the retrograde card, and I feel it's actually a very important message for you guys today. So I am going to take the time to read the meaning of this card because I feel like it will be really helpful. So the action of this card is stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring it forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be saving grace in this situation, so check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, that rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. So again, I feel like that's exactly what Spirit is saying here. Before you re-engage in an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put a regular work aside and attend to a side agenda, a sole important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. The challenge of this card. It is not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got that t-shirt, and you don't need to do it again. The gift of this card is to take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills. And you have them, Sagittarius. You are the magician here. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win this race. All right, I just got like a huge chill here. So 6 of Wands, victory, success. You'll win this race. You just got to try and work through this. All right, so I'm going to draw a few messages, and again, it could be related to this person or possibly this new person coming in, so take what resonates. All right, here we go. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Messages for Sagittarius, please. All right, that says we will be together again. I replay our conversations over and over. I hide behind material things. Let's see if I can get one more. I want to be more than friends. All right, guys, I'm just going to draw some Scrabble tiles here. These may or may not resonate. If they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. It's just an added bonus here. All right, that mostly looks like vowels. Just going to grab a few more. All right, so we have the letter A. We got a lot of A's for some reason. Like 3 A's in a row. I don't know what that means. We have the letter Y, an N, the letter B, the letter I, another I. Wow, 4 A's. I don't know. Letter L, another I, and the letter E. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, hopefully there was a message here that helps somebody. That's why I do these readings. And again, if you did enjoy this content, if you could hit that like button and or subscribe to my channel, I would love that. And as well, if you could let me know what you thought of the Celtic cross versus like how I normally do it, that would be great. I'd love to hear from you guys. So have a good week and I'll see you soon.